Hello, welcome to King Pasha's Garage. Today we're looking at this, my 1998 Nissan Silvia. It's an S1 class, it's my whole drive drift tune. Timo asked for this car because he said he wanted to be able to compete with the Trino, and I think the Toyota Trino, and I think this is definitely the way to go. I think it will do it. You just have to have the wheel in the way, and you can overcome it and beat them. So here's the share code. Got it? Great. Let's get right into this. So yeah, I had this other one. This was from 1206, but as you can tell, it only has 738 horsepower. Of course, if we want to try to beat the Trino, we need to have a little bit more power added onto it. Now, the first time I made a clip for this, it failed. And if you guys have followed through my things, my community, things fail a lot. So, as you can tell, these are both the same. I was just pressing 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes until something would work. So, this one right here seems to work. And we'll just see it all work out. I just gotta get it to go a little advanced here. And there we go. Well, like I said, when I first tried to record it, it didn't even pop up. Those are just the times when I'm having issues with it. Or it just speeds right to the end. And then you're like, I have to redo it all. So I was about 3,000 points less than what I first originally hit with this thing. So just to let you know, this thing's actually pretty darn good. Now I know a lot of you guys, I'm just the tuner, you guys are the drifters, you're just going to take this and definitely get better points, probably hit better lines than I do. It is what it is. I tune these cars, I put them back, and I hardly ever touch them again. I'm so working on other projects. I honestly, the last time I probably used these cars, the last time I tuned it, which was so many months ago. It's just what it is. So. Yeah, so what I just did was I just took the 738 horsepower one. I used that as the base, and then I just changed things around. I changed the alignment. I changed the differential. I gave this thing different tires. It says stock on there when you look at the thing, but it's not stock tire. I upped it to street tire compound, just so the engine can work a little better with the tires. I know that probably doesn't make sense to you, but it does to me. It is what it is. I tried it with stock tires, didn't like it. I decided to give it just a bit more grip, and it seemed to soak up some more points than with the stocks. So I ran with it. So like I said, I updated the, alignment. I put my alignment I'm running right now on it. And it works very well for everything I throw on with that. I had negative 1.4, negative 1.4, 5.0 out, and 3.6 out with a 7 caster, and I changed that, of course. and I'll show you guys. I mean, if you guys are not new to my channel and have been seeing my tunes, then you're gonna see it looks familiar to a lot of things I run because it's what's working right now, you know. So that's what we're gonna keep with. But as you can tell here, I was able to get a 1.127. I quoted the guy 1.130 plus. But like I said, when I tried to record it, it didn't want to work. It sped through it, or it didn't even record at all. So there's that. Now, if you want to go with this paint job, I want the new paint job. I had a different paint job on it before. This one looks cool. I like it. So I just downloaded a new pink paint job. So I had a pink car before. And of course, I really wanted to stand out. So when I see it, so I picked up Pro Service by FRDT. Pat the Cat. So, and you guys can look at this this paint job here that I decided to pick for it. And it looks really cool. I really like the Pro Service. Has that, you know, chocolate bar, I would call it. You know, maybe a chocolate bar. Sure, you know, and it looks nice all the way around it. You know, so you know, everything else here is, you know, backwards, but I mean, at least it has the, you know, the chocolate bar, as I would call it, on there. But I mean, that's just, sometimes that's what people do, is they just, you know, mirror image the cars, and it is what it is. I wish it was exactly the same on both sides, but people don't want to take the time to perfect it. They want to get it out as soon as possible. I understand it. They want to make money. You know, so it is what it is. Car mastery on this thing, as you can tell. I just did this today, you know, and I've had this car since like the beginning of time, you know, so I went with that route. So let's get right into it and show you guys everything I've done to this car. All right, so we got the 3.0 liter inline 6T. This is what the other engine was, the 700 and something horsepower engine. So yeah, there's that. All right, we got all-wheel drivetrain on here, and the body kits are just what they could really just let me have, you know. And yeah, I just left the stock. This is just like, this is my build, you know. I didn't really get into all this stuff here. I wasn't even requested what to do. I was just told, make a tune. Don't care how you do it, just make it and get it done. It's just got the C West pretty much all the way around, except for the spoiler, of course. And like I said, it's got a street tire compound on there. It does say when you download it, it says stock tire compound, but it's not stock, it's street tire compound. So, you know, you get 0.07 grip more going with the street tire compound. You know, and then, you know, and why I picked that was because if you go for anything else, it's going to go up to an S2 class. You could do this one right here. This one's usually what I like to run. You can do this one to be at a solid S1 900. The tune could work for it, so that is up to you. It is, you know, that's why I show you guys what I do to these things, just in case if you want to change something. If you want to use drag tires, go ahead, use drag tires on this car. It's got 205 in the front, so stock's in the front and stock's in the rear. All right, I'm using my favorite rims, the TC105Ns. This is what it looks like when they have the white on the inside. Looks really good on there with the chrome around the lip. It really looks really looks good. Of course, I got 19s in the front and 19s in the rear. I mean, it's a drift car. It's a Nissan Silvia. You really got to have those rims really popping out there. You know, you don't want, you know, this. You know, you want this. All right. Or this. This one's not too bad either. 18's not too bad, you know. But yeah, so that's what we did there. Now here, I decided to just do the track width just enough to just have it pop out. Okay, so there's stock. There's this one. All right, you could go all the way out, and that's what I had on before. And I said, no, I'm going to make this different. And I did that for both of them. All right, yeah, you could get them to come really out there, but I wanted to make sure my car was unique in a way. Just got a stock transmission in here. I do use all 6 gears at times, so the 4-gear transmission just isn't gonna happen. Did I save any weight if I went over there? No. So the 4-speed is just the same as the 6-speed. Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I think if you're losing gears, you're getting a lighter transmission. Right. Either way, got a race drive line and a drift differential. I thought about using a race differential, but I decided that, you guys were like, no, use a drift differential, and that's what I did. It's got race brakes, and as you tell, the person painted them yellow. I don't know why. All I see is a yellow streak in the back there. It really doesn't really go well with it, but hey, it is what it is. It's got drift springs and dampeners, anti-roll bars for both the front and the rear. It's got a roll cage on it. Might as well. It's a Nissan Silvia, right? So you're gonna be in those drifting positions with people and their teams and everything else, and they're gonna want you to have a roll cage in there. So I did it because of that. It's got a race reduction. You're saving 440 pounds. Not too bad. And then, of course, everything here is raced all the way through to get the 1270 horsepower all the way through. And it sounds like it really does sound like a racing engine. Definitely something you would see on the track. Definitely something that wouldn't be street legal. So it definitely would be a drift car by that standard. So yeah. Either way, here's the tune. This is what I've done. I'll tell you what things I've changed. The gearing I definitely changed from the 738 horsepower. All I did was I upped everything by like a gear, except first. First is the same as my 700 horsepower one. So I just upped the gears by a little bit, and it worked out well. As I can tell you, I said it was negative 1.4, negative 1.4, 5, and 3. 3.6 on the rear, but then I changed it to this, and this works perfectly for it, and that's what we decided to run. I did not mess with this. This is same exactly as my 700 horsepower build. It was 20 and 20. I left that to stock. I changed the springs. I think the other one had like 955, 936. I brought them down to 300 and 279.8. And that is as low as you can go. As you can hear, I'm clicking to the left. But yeah, so that's what I went with that. I didn't touch this stuff. I just left it stock. It looks good on the car itself. This is also has not been changed from my 700 plus build. So it was 12s all the way through. I said, you know what, that's fine. I'm not even going to mess with it. No downforce to worry about. Braking, I left it stock at 70% with 130% pressure. So there's that. And this was 76 and 76. I took it from 76 to 86 and just left everything else as my original build and called it a day. And that's the tune, that's the build, that's the share code, that's the replay. Yeah, that's the car. It really is a fun vehicle, and I hope you guys definitely enjoy this. Timo, definitely you. Hopefully this car does you wonders. I'm hoping it's able to beat the Trino that you've been wanting to try to beat, or it gets really, really close. Either way, that's my all-wheel drive drift tune for the 1998 Nissan Silvia K's Aero. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.